11:15. We're going to go ahead and get started this morning with a breathing exercise and kind of loosening up the neck to start off. So let's go ahead, bring those hands behind. Go ahead and grab one of your hands. Pull those shoulders down. We're going to take a nice big deep breath in. Whatever arm you're anchoring down, tilt away from that arm. And exhale. So just bring it back up. Go ahead and anchor that arm down. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale and tilt the ear away. Get it back to center. Let's do one more on this side. So a nice big deep breath in. Anchor the arm down and exhale. Okay, go ahead and shake that arm out a little bit. We're going to switch sides, so whatever arm you held down, go ahead and bring the other arm behind. Anchor it down, big deep breath in. Exhale, tilt away. So we're opening up kind of upper track, neck area. Let's do the same thing. Good, last one. Yeah, let's do a few neck circles. Let's do about 6 each direction. You can keep those hands behind your back, or you can let them dangle down by your side. Go ahead and switch directions. Go one more. All right, let's go ahead and widen up our stance, the base of our stance here. Toes are still pointing forward. What we're going to do is rotate the body to one side. Hands are going to be on top of each other. We're going to drag those fingertips across the body, almost like we're pulling a bow and arrow, to full extension. So a nice wide arms, feet are, legs are wide. We're then going to go into a side bend. So anchoring that hand down the hip, reaching to the side, and bring it back out, nice and wide. Starting over, so we're going to go again, reach nice and big, side bend, bring it back to our starting position, and one more. Keep those shoulders down, open up the chest. Side bend. Then we're going to switch sides here. So again, drag those fingertips across. Nice big stretch, side bend. So again, we're going 3 each side. So with this side bend, trying to really pull that hand away, reaching and opening up flat and side of the torso. We're going to go one more. Good, go ahead and drop those arms. We're going to go into a staggered stance, thoracic spine mobility movement. So go ahead and step forward with the left foot The right is going to be slightly behind. So whatever leg is behind, we're going to stretch that side. So take that right hand, anchor it down on the outside of your left knee. So both hands are sandwiched here. We're going to open up and rotate away. Good, bring it back down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So same thing on the other side. Find your balance, slightly staggered, anchoring the hands on the outside of the knee. We're going to open up, looking up at the ceiling. Good. So let's go back and forth. Again, finding your balance, keeping our knee in line with the toe. And we're going to go one more on each side. And last one. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the chest. Take those hands behind, interlock the fingers, pull the shoulders down. Just stand here for a moment, opening up the chest. Good. Relax. We're going to go into our W to Y series. So what we're going to do is bring those arms out at a 90-degree angle, make ourselves into a goalpost here. So keeping our thumbs pointing up. Now my fingertips are up at the ceiling. Then I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling, squeeze it back down, and drop those hands. So we're going to rotate back, squeeze, raise those arms up. Squeeze those elbows back down to our starting position. Okay, let's go. This rep, squeeze down to the start. We're going to do one more. All right, we're going to move down to the legs, so let's lay on the floor. We're going to go into our piriformis stretch. So bending the knees, crossing one leg over the other. Closer the knees are together, the more stretching we'll get. And then we're going to pull that knee to the center of your chest. And bring it down. We're going to switch sides. So same thing here. Feel it out. See how you're feeling today. Good. Relax. We're going to switch back. Good. Drop it on down. We're going to switch back to the other leg. And last one. Good. into our adductor stretch. So coming up onto the hands and knees, we're going to extend one leg out to the side, gripping the floor with our toes. If we're barefoot, we're going to sit back into the heel, and then come back up, trying to keep the back flat, hips are both staying level, pointing down to the floor. So we're just rocking back and forth, opening up the inside of the hip. Go ahead and do 2 more rock backs, and then we're going to switch sides. Good, so we're doing the same thing on the other side. Bringing the leg up nice and straight, gripping the floor with our toes, sitting back. Try to keep your neck nice and straight. Last one here. And we're going to move on to the hip flexor, half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So go ahead, tuck tailbone under here, squeezing the glute as we slightly lean forward into the hip. Feel free to add a little bit more of a stretch by bringing that arm up and overhead. Go ahead and switch legs. Same thing here, squeezing that glute as you slightly lean forward. You don't have to move very far. Good, switching back. And last one. Okay, let's go ahead and finish with standing up, going into our alternating windmills. So we have a nice wide stance here. Arms out nice and big. What I want us to do is reach down, opposite arm, opposite foot, reach down, and if you can, try to look up at the ceiling at the other hand. Good, bring it back up, switching sides. Just going to go back and forth here, nice and slow at your own pace. Woo, not falling back. If you can't touch your foot, just rest your hand on your knee or your shin, wherever you're comfortable. Pulling those arms out nice and wide, creating tension. Go ahead and give me one more each side. All right, go ahead and bring those feet together. We're going to take a nice big deep breath together. Inhale, swing those arms out nice and wide. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll up. All right, that is all the time that we have left for Unravel this morning. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you weren't on this morning, I did mention we have a few call-outs for some webinars coming up next week. So check those out on lenovobenefits.com.